Welcome back, Stardew Valleyers. Hopefully, you've been doing some awesome gardening. We are on day 6 of our gardening adventure. So let's see. We definitely have some inventory here or some vegetables here, but we need to kind of get rid of some things. So let's put away our wood. And I'm going to save this cola in the shell. And let's put this away and this away for now. All right, let's collect some vegetables. This is so exciting. This is my favorite part, is harvesting the vegetables. Awesome. Well, it is only 7 a.m., so we can go ahead and water our little friends here. So, as an update on my actual home garden, some things have been happening. I definitely have some updates for you. So, we ran into some struggles with the tomato plants. One of them looked like it had basically a heat stroke. So we had to rescue it and put it into the garage and all of those things so that way it would survive. It's doing a lot better now. It's not wilting or anything, so hopefully it feels strong enough to go ahead and create some tomatoes for us. One of the tomato plants that I have, it has a small little tomato on it, which is really cute and exciting. I go out and check it multiple times a day. I have a problem. So it's just really exciting to see a little tomato out there. You know, the fruits of the labor are actually coming to fruition. It's really exciting. And these are the Brandywine tomatoes that are doing so well. Now, I did try to space them out because, you know, they get several feet tall, quite wide and bushy. We tried to remove the little sucker portions so that the plant can focus more on fruiting than anything else. And so far it's working, but I needed to still spread them out. I had them a little too close together, like in some grow bags right side by side, but now they're so big and branching out, they're kind of impacting each other's growth. So I went to move them apart. And on one of them, I didn't realize it had grown out of the bag. The root system itself, a quite large root. I thought I just was not strong enough for whatever reason to pick the bag up. And nope, it was just being held on by a pretty large root, and I snapped it. And I snapped it on accident, so that plant definitely went into shock. I was a little scary. I thought I had lost one of my 3 Brandywine plants. But I took a lot of the limbs off. I did some research to see if it would come back, keeping it well watered, and it is doing great. Tomato plants are super resilient, and they're just, I don't know, they're really fun to grow, and they smell so good. I don't know what it is, but I love the smell of tomatoes. I just touch it, and I guess there's like an oil or something that comes off of the plant. I just love the smell. It's probably due to when I was younger and my grandfather had just a ridiculous amount of tomato plants, and I would go out there and play with them and look at them and inspect them, all kinds of things, you know, just curious little kid. And that smell just takes me back. So it's almost nostalgic for me. I don't like that. That was not a good cast. Yeah, that's better. So, anyways, hopefully if you have a garden or house plants that those are doing well. You know, I have a garden, of course, but I don't seem to be the best houseplant keeper. I just really struggle with those. As of late, they've been doing better. Um, I have been watering them, of course, and doing better about watering them. So we have these decent sized fish tanks, so 36 gallon and a 55 gallon and another 10 gallon. We love our fish. And because one of the plants does not tolerate chlorine in the water, in the tap water, it'll burn the leaves. And so I fill up a small, I don't want these glasses. I fill up a small bottle that kind of has like a nozzle on it, and you squeeze it and the water comes out of the little nozzle. It's the greatest thing I've ever purchased off Amazon for my plants, to be honest. And it's great for when I'm trying to water seedlings and everything. But anyways, I fill that up with my tank water because it's got the nitrogen, and hey, I got an oyster, that's cool. And I fill that up with their tank water, and it's got the nutrients in it from the fish, so they seem to be doing pretty well with that. And I remember to actually feed them. I'm a terrible, like I said, houseplant owner. Like I just just don't do the best job. But anyways, they're doing much better now. They actually have new growth. And I got these grow lights. They are really not that good. I did not read the description very well, but they are grow lights. They're just a really low level grow light. And I have it on my calathea, and honestly, that plant is so difficult to deal with, but it actually has new growth on it. It's doing well. I thought I was going to lose it. I thought it was going to die on me. But it's doing quite well. So let's get like 15 of these. Actually, let's get 20. Oh. Hello, fine friend. There's people to talk to. Because I'm a friendly person. Rude. Alright, let's carry on. I gotta sell this fish. Lots of people out today. So, anyways, on the house plants, yeah, I have new growth. It's really exciting to actually see them flourishing a little bit and doing something other than dying. And I have a pothos plant, and it actually is starting to shoot off and give me some new leaves. Lots of new growth on my pothos. It's doing amazing. I have it in the window, and it seems to be doing a great job. Oh, he's out fishing, but I need to sell things. Well, I guess we'll go plant, and then I'll sell stuff later. Because he's not there. I lost track of time. I was over here fishing for hours. So other exciting news that I have is, so I have some squash plants, and it's really exciting because those are, they only put off male flowers and everything until they know that they're strong enough to handle putting out a actual vegetable, because they feel like if you see a bunch of male flowers, it's because your plant doesn't believe that it is strong enough to sustain like an actual vegetable, actual produce. So it feels as though it would strain itself and die, so it doesn't put any out, which is very interesting. And so I noticed the other day that um, I actually had a single female flower on my spaghetti squash plant, and I had a single zucchini. It's a yellow heirloom zucchini. I saw one little female there. So I am beyond excited. Um, all this hard work, finally getting some stuff besides 5 green beans every other week. So it's kind of exciting to actually get something out of the garden. Let's see. All right, let's plant our potatoes. Oops. Wonderful. Also, now that it is past 4th of July, we all know that the next major holiday is Halloween, and I love Halloween, so um, definitely getting ready for my fall crop. Our corn didn't work out exactly the way we had hoped this year, but I'm going to be planting some white pumpkins. They'll be like a mid-size white pumpkin. And then I'm also going to plant the mini white pumpkins. So little baby pumpkins. I'm super stoked about the little baby pumpkins. I think they're going to be super cute. Um, but the reason I'm planting the pumpkins is because my fiance and I are getting married November, and I would like to use the pumpkins as part of our decorations. I think they'll be super cute. And also, my friend was telling me, she's the one that turned me on to the white pumpkins. So she was telling me that she makes a white pumpkin pie. I don't know if the flavor profile is different from that of a regular pumpkin pie, but she alluded that it's better, maybe a little sweeter. Um, she sent me the recipe. It looks absolutely delicious. So she got hers from Walmart. Um, and I was thinking I could maybe grow mine, which would be way cool. So I'm gonna attempt to grow some pumpkins this year. Also, I almost forgot to tell you, so we also have a few little baby cucumbers. I think we'll have 3 cucumbers, so those will be ready in the next couple of weeks, I think. So that'll be really, really cool. It's always so nice to get something out of your garden, all that hard work and effort and, you know, positive energy and spending time with your plants. It's always a good fun time. I'm just waiting for 9 a.m. to get here so I can set my little parsnip and my potato. Thinking about it, I sold all that stuff. I should have got a bigger backpack. Totally lost my mind. I got so excited to buy more seeds. But I also plan on doing some fishing to help with that too. So, Alright, we're good. Let's go. Awesome. How much is this? We're gonna water it. Okay, so I need 2,000. Ooh, okay. How do I get out of this? Oh, not now. My bad. Alright. I'm like losing my way. Yeah, it's over to the right. Like slightly lost my way for a second there. I guess next we're gonna have to collect some wood to fix the bridge. I'm really ready to go mining and play in the mines. I think that'll be a really fun time, as always. Alright, 500. Alright. Well, now that we've watered everything, I guess we can do some fishing to hopefully get some money for that backpack, because I don't know about you, but I like slots. Oh. Ah. I'm on the struggle bus. All for a 2-inch sardine. Alright. Hey, 11 inches is better than 2. Sure is taking a hot minute to catch something. A 1-inch sardine. I don't know how I feel about that. Pretty nice day. Oh, you know, I would love to be out also fishing. I wonder if any of you like to go fishing, and if so, what your favorite spots look like. I personally like to fish off of the river. I think that is super fun, relaxing, and I like being able to stand in the water while I do it. It keeps me cool. It's pretty hot here, so I do enjoy that. I've also, long time ago, I did some late night fishing. That was really interesting. I think I had a bobber that lit up in the dark. I forget though. It's been like, I don't know, 12 years or something since I've done that, but it was pretty neat. My favorite fish to catch and fish for is trout. I love, you know, if I'm able to, go ahead and clean the fish right there, stuff it with some herbs, butter, lemon, and then throw it on the grill, steam it in like a foil pack or something. It's just divine. And it's also really satisfying to, you know, catch something and then be able to just turn around and, you know, do something with it. So, very rewarding. Yeah, I'm over here fishing and I don't think I have any more slots. Bye, driftwood. All right, let's sell these fish. Who would have thunk that fishing would have taken up so much energy? Seaweed. I think it's so relaxing out here on the pier, just listening to the waves crashing in, the trickling of the water a little bit around the bobber, the seagulls here and there. Reminds me of going to the beach. I absolutely love the beach. I like walking on the beach at night. I feel like that's one of my favorite things to do. It's kind of, it almost feels kind of spooky to do that or whatever. It just does to me. But I like going out there at night and just listening to the waves. Nobody's really there. You can enjoy the cool weather. It's not hot. Seaweed. But super, super fun. The last time we went to a beach was up in North Carolina, and we went to Shackleford Island. If you like surfing, I definitely recommend that spot. It's pretty good. Um, I don't surf, but they had some pretty big waves for those that do enjoy that. And there was several people there with surfboards and taking a crack at it and all that stuff. But that's also where we got engaged at. It was pretty romantic. But they have an old lighthouse that they're renovating. Maybe one day it'll be open to the public to actually tour it and go up in it. Um, and they have wild horses out there, which is really cool. So when you take the ferry to get out there, they actually will take you by the horses so you can hopefully see them if they're out and about. So if you ever need a beach trip, North Carolina is a pretty cool spot. I think we also go down to Orange Beach at times. That's also a decent place to go to. Lots to do there too. I felt like the only thing that was more disappointing, because I'm a foodie, I really enjoy a good restaurant, a good experience, and I just feel like when we were in South Carolina in that area, I'm sorry, North Carolina in that area, there really wasn't um, the best of options for dining. It was very interesting and a little disappointing, but maybe it's because it was a smaller area that we were at. But there was one restaurant, I forget what it was called, but the food was phenomenal. I could tell you, I got this one dish and I about like wanted to cry. It was so good, and it was kind of expensive to eat there, but it was the only good restaurant around. But it was absolutely phenomenal. Um, so definitely a wonderful restaurant to visit. I'd have to look it up to see which restaurant it is, but anyways, it was a fun time. North Carolina's really great. It has a lot to offer. Can't wait to go back and see what else we can get into. So, All right, everyone. Well, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, morning, evening, whatever time it is for you. And we'll see you next time for day 8 and 9. Bye, everyone.